is 7:37 in the morning, and good morning, everyone. We are headed out to do our 2 week food shopping this morning. So I thought I'd touch base with you before we go. It's a beautiful day here. We've had some warm weather here in the Northeast, so we're working outside. I actually feel like I got a little color, which is always nice. How is everyone doing? I am praying you all are well. We're doing well. We are out today early again this morning. It's been 2 weeks for food shopping. And you know what's nice is we don't need a lot of stuff. Well, we do, but it's like mostly fresh stuff. And I'll buy a couple things for the pantry to keep it stocked. But, I'm trying to keep it so that we're using up what we have too, as far as fresh produce and meats. My freezer is stocked. Acme had a sale earlier in the week, and we ran out super quick because they had eggs at $2 a dozen, which for here right now, that's great. So you were allowed to get four, so I did get 4 dozen eggs. And I also got a package of ground beef that Paul cut up into 4 sections and we froze. Purposeful shopping is shopping with intention. So, in other words, you never go on an empty stomach, common sense, because you're going to buy things that look good because you're starving, like probably foods maybe we don't actually need, like snacky foods, stuff like that. And another thing purposeful shopping is shopping within season. Now, perfect example, I love mangoes. And back in January, I was like, oh, they have mangoes. Let's get well, they were horrible. Of course not. It's not mango season. Obviously, not even in Chile is it mango season because they were awful. And I ended up wasting them. They were inedible. And right now, our stores have a policy they've had for several months that no returns are allowed because of the virus. So, but now I am going to just buy one mango. I saw they were on sale, so I'm going to try just one right now. So that's what I'm talking about. Another thing was like I saw Nutella is on sale for $2.99, and there was a $1.50 coupon in this week's paper. So that would have made the Nutella $1.50. Nutella, the world loves. Paul, do we eat Nutella?
No, not at all.
I don't know why, but we buy it and it ends up going bad. It expires. So even though it's a great buy, if it's something you and your family don't eat, even though the rest of the world loves it, doesn't mean you have to buy it. That's $1.50 I can put towards some fresh produce or whatever. I've talked about this so many times, convenience foods. We're all at different stages of our lives for cooking, for how big our families are, things like that. So there's never any judgment in what I'm saying. This is just works for us. And I tell you that all the time. But I was just looking, a 5 pound bag of potatoes is $3. A 2 pound bag of French fries is $3. So, what's the best bang for your buck? The 5 pound bag of potatoes, mashed potatoes, baked potatoes, fried potatoes, potatoes in soups and stews. It's like getting 2 pounds for free, actually, if you think of it that way. So, just little tips, tricks to realize when someone else is doing the work for you, cutting the vegetables, and you're buying the cut up vegetables instead of you cutting them at home, or buying the block of cheese and you shredding the cheese yourself, the prices are going to be less. And if we're looking to be frugal minded, if we're looking to be purposeful in our shopping, we have to take that all into consideration. We're going to get going now, and I just wanted to say thank you. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button. Welcome to all my new subscribers and those who have been with me since the beginning. Fingers crossed this is going to be an uneventful haul. I won't be all frazzled when we come out like 2 weeks ago. It was a lot. So hopefully this one will be a lot calmer. So we'll see you back in a little while, and I'll show you everything we got. It is now 10 o'clock and we just unloaded the groceries. It wasn't as stressful as last time. There's still no paper products. There was no chicken. So we did the best we could. It was uneventful in that we got in and out, and so I think we did really well. So let's take a look down, and I will talk while we're working and even tell you what I'm going to use some of these items for during the week, the next 2 weeks actually. Okay, so we could start right here if that's okay. I did buy a package of hamburger and hot dog rolls. We have ground beef in the freezer. So they were 88 cents a package. So what I will do is just take them and freeze them because that's just a great price. I did get just a plain loaf of bread for $1.99, the Sara Lee Classic White. We'll stick that in the freezer as well, just in case I don't bake. The weather's getting a little warmer. We always have a piece of bread we can just pull out if we need to. And we also got our flour burritos. These were on sale for $2. What we have been doing with these is quesadillas. We do like with cheese and jalapenos and maybe a little ground beef. And then we just fry them up and we dip them in salsa and sour cream. And we add a little cheese. They're wonderful. We also got another bag of shrimp. I was very, very happy with this shrimp. Last week we got one, and after I saw it, the ingredients were shrimp and salt. Well, this week I found for the same exact price, these were in America, caught in America, wild caught, and the only ingredient in these, if you can see that, is shrimp. There's nothing else. So I was absolutely thrilled. We're going to use these for Mother's Day. I would love some shrimp cocktail. I told my husband, right, Paul? You asked me what I wanted. Got 2 things of bacon. They were $3.99, which is high, but what are you going to do? A half a pound of American cheese. I got some bananas, an onion, tomatoes. I did go with the mangoes. I did buy 2. They looked really beautiful, so now we just gotta hope that they ripen and taste as good as they look. Got a big bag of oranges, 2 lemons for seasoning, a giant cucumber. Oh, my toothbrush. My husband stuffed that in there. And a head of organic celery. Then over here, this is going to go with my shrimp cocktail. What is this, Paul?
Strip steaks.
These are strip steaks. They were on sale. They $7.99, but with the digital coupon, we got them for $5.99 a pound. So I thought for Mother's Day, we would have some steak and shrimp, and it's probably going to only cost us $5 a person for steak and shrimp. So that's a great, great Mother's Day meal. And then I got some natural casing beef franks. These are Black Bear brand. They have no MSG in them. They're just beef franks, which is beautiful because we will start to grill now. I did pick these up for the pantry. They were 99 cents, just a basic white cake mix and a brownie mix, just to keep in the pantry. You never know. I did get some Vienna Mocha Chunk. This was on sale for $2.88, and then I got us a box of cones. I think they were 99, so that would be good together. I'm gonna come around. I needed extra confectionery sugar and dark brown sugar. So I each got one of those to put in the pantry because I started the bag I have now. And I always like to keep a backup of whatever I'm using. So if I open a sugar, then I'm going to want to have one in the pantry. You never want to be caught without a staple like butter, milk, bread, you know, that kind of stuff. It's always good to have a little bit extra. We did get a little thing of some raw honey. Paul enjoys peanut butter and honey sandwiches, I just learned, right?
Peanut butter and honey on toast.
Oh, on toast. I'm sorry, on toast. Okay, got it. And Paul loves horseradish with his beef. And my mustard, I love, love, love this mustard. If you have never tried this mustard, it is whole grain, packed full of flavor. We also have been eating sandwiches now because the weather's warmer, and so we got some bread and butter pickle chips. This, I know I bought a mayonnaise 2 weeks ago, but this was $1.88, so this is going to go in the pantry. My bocconcini was still $1.02. They were 2 for 3, so $1.50 a package. I remember when I was getting them for 77 cents, but I love it. Okay, This is something that I picked up because it was on markdown for $1.99. I and my husband love matzo ball soup, and we usually get it at the local diner, but everything is kind of closed here. So when I saw this was $1.99 and the only thing in it, there's no salt, no anything, I was thrilled. It's just like matzo meal, and you can use it. I looked online for anything that you would use breadcrumbs for. So I definitely want to make matzo balls though. Ball soup, oh my goodness. Amazing, amazing. So I got those. I did get my bag of lightly salted chips. This has got to last me for 2 weeks. We got a half a gallon of milk. I did get a pound of butter. I showed you the cones. We got Paul his chips. It looks pretty good, the haul. I'm happy with everything. I wish they had chicken, but we did get some at Acme a couple weeks ago. They had whole chickens, so I grabbed 2, and we used one already. The total was about $119, so I'm going to say $120. So that's for 2 weeks exactly. So that's $60 a week. I am feeling pretty good about that. So I'll take it, especially during these times. And I was able to replenish some stuff for the pantry. It's later in the day. We have put everything away. I inventoried everything. So now it's about 3:10 in the afternoon, and we're going to have a little something to eat. And this is something that we do not make often. First of all, we barely ever buy hot dogs. Like, one package will last us a really long time. But this is a super fun, super delicious treat for once in a while because it isn't heart healthy. I'm going to give you that. But it is so good. It is our grilled cheese hot dog grilled cheese, whatever you want to call it. It's ooey gooey, cheesy, delicious, garlicky. It's so much fun. I got it originally, I believe, off the Delish website, but I will link it below. It's super simple, but I will leave it below. But so, are you hungry? Because we are. So let's get cooking. This is a perfect after shopping meal because it's quick, easy, and it's comfort food at its finest. And after a day of shopping, you kind of need something. So what we did is Paul took his 2 hot dogs and mine, and we opened them up. We butterflied them. Do not go all the way through. I'm going to take my rolls, and I am going to open them. I'm going to take a rolling pin, and I'm just going to smush them down. Just like this. See what I did? They're nice and flat now. All you want to do is flatten those little rolls out, just like that. And I'm going to cook these face down for 2 minutes. And then I'm going to flip them for probably another. But you want to open them when you're cooking them. Just like that. We're going to let that cook for about 2 minutes. So I rolled out all 3 of these. So they're nice and flat. I took about a tablespoon of butter. And in this tablespoon of butter, I am going to add a little bit of onion powder. These are so good. And I'm going to add a little bit of garlic powder. Okay. And I'm just going to mix this all together. Make sure you use softened butter. I should have said that. Nice soft butter when you do this. Then I'm going to turn this over, and I'm going to take a little bit of this butter, and you're going to spread it on the outside of the rolls. Just like you're making garlic bread. Dixie can smell it. And we're just going to spread these. We don't want to waste any of the butter. Just make sure the butter is spreadable, nice and soft. And make sure you put it on the outside of the roll too. That helps a lot. And I don't want to waste any of this, so I'm just going to get a spatula. Look at how much. I tell you, spatulas save you money. They always stretch, you know, that little bit extra that's in there. You're able to get it. It's one of the greatest money-saving tools, I believe. You know, it gets the cake batter out to make one extra cupcake or a little extra icing, whatever it is. It's a great tool. Don't waste what's at the bottom of your bowls. Okay, perfect. Let's check the hot dogs now. Okay, this has been about 2 minutes. I'm gonna flip them, and now we're gonna do the other side. I didn't put anything in the pan because this is come over here. It's a non-stick pan, and there's enough oil in hot dogs to grease a pan. And we're just gonna let those sit for 2 minutes. We flipped them a couple more times because we like them a little well done. So now I'm gonna remove them from the pan, and I am going to wipe the pan out because I don't want that grease. So I cleaned the pan, and now I'm going to take just one to show you how. I put the buttered side down. You can hear that good sizzle. Now I'm gonna take our cheddar cheese, and I'm gonna put that on here. Wait till you taste this. Now, if you want to be really, really crazy, you can mix it up. You can add cooked bacon to this. You could put chili on this. There are so many different ways. Onions, whatever you want to do. So all I'm going to do now is cover this, and we're going to let that cheese melt for a little bit, and then we're going to add the hot dog. I'm going to add, you can see the cheese is melting. I'm going to add the hot dog, give it another minute. And that bottom is getting nice and toasty now. Oh my goodness. Wow, sorry about that. That's hot. Okay. Now we're going to flip this. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Look at this. I am telling you, it is a decadent, once every 3 months kind of treat, but oh my goodness, you will love it. So enjoy. I hope you enjoyed this haul. If you are new here, click that subscribe button, leave me a comment. Please give this a thumbs up. It helps me so much on YouTube. So thank you so much for spending your time with me. I wish you blessings, stay well, and until my next video, you know we love you. Bye-bye.